Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Zedari Tribe, here in our niche adventures, where we are currently being hunted by a Barina! And I will admit this Barina is probably quite upset because we did just take out her Barina cub. I feel very badly about that, but we didn't have a way to kill the mother first, which is very sad, but the only way you can make a friendly baby Barina into a friendly adult Barina, so he would have eventually tried to eat us. So it was in kind of preemptive self-defense that our only horned member of the currently all-male Zedari tribe, Jara, actually ended up saving us. And he is getting ready to face down the Mama Barina and hopefully prevent a stampede among all of our members. I was going to say all of our boys, and we are all boys because unfortunately poor Heather did not survive, and we have indeed lost her. Really quickly, my friends, if you are curious about this brand new series, I made a video going over their rules and their culture. So a bunch of really fun traits that we will try for culture to build up around the Zedaris. And I even added in some of the legends that they pass amongst each other that we might try to work on as goals for our tribe. So you can check out that video. You can check out the links in the video description in order to find the guidelines and the rules in this and all future Zedari episodes. And a few things to do. Thanks to all of you amazing nicheling gods and goddesses who have been watching over this island before we move on. First things first, you may notice there's a fire! There is another fire in the savannah, which is very exciting. However, I did go ahead and see, and it is not a fire started by a phoenix. I was really sad about that because I was really hoping that this would be a phoenix fire and we could go ahead and have a female phoenix come and join the tribe at just the right moment. But unfortunately, it is not. It is not a phoenix fire, and it's just a normal wildfire. So that's one thing we needed to take care of. Another thing I wanted to say is thank you so much to all of you who have been working on the challenge. So many of you have actually been doing the challenge, the Zedari Stampede challenge yourselves, and you're giving me feedback on things that I really need to look out for our tribe in the future. And apparently this is an extremely challenging challenge, so one of the first things that we might actually consider doing is making it so we have many more days for each season. We already decided last time that we will have 30 days per season, but we may bump that up to 50 days per season, so just keep that in mind. And the final thing to do before we begin the adventures of seeing whether our little group of bachelor males, again, a really cool thing that you guys pointed out in the last episode, zebra males will often end up in little bachelor groups like many wild animals do. Because in a zebra group, you have one male who kind of rules over his own harem, his own herd of females, where he's the boss and there's one male for a lot of females. You'll also end up with bachelor herds of males who couldn't take out the big guy, but they stick together for protection. So this may actually not be per se a lost Zedari branch, but this might be a bachelor herd who are actually following each other around looking for females. And sadly, the first female we found died. So that was a little dramatic. And the last thing to say before we get going, actually there's two things. You guys came up with the best name ever for Laws. Instead of naming him Laws, he's going to be renamed Zest. I love that. So we are going to use that. So his name is Zest. Thank you guys so much for all of your Z names. Keep them coming. I'm going to be copy pasting them into a gigantic Zedari name list. I might even share that with you guys in the future if you're interested. And that way you guys will have a chance of seeing some of your names that you can come up with in our future episodes. Our patrons also have some privileges with always having their names added in too. So that's a really fun perk if you're interested in our Patreon. And then finally, so we can get going. There's a lot of housekeeping today. I noticed, look at this! Jara actually has stripes! He is truly a horned one. If a female arrives, the female is actually going to think that Jara is the best stuff that the tribe has to offer, because he has got those wonderful antelope horns going on. He's got stripes, and they're not very dramatic stripes, so it's not the best of what you could have as a Zedari. But it is the best of what this tribe has to offer. So let's see if Jara is going to be able, he's got 15 days left, to take out this Barina, prevent a stampede, and find a female. Oh! Oh! He got Zuki! Zuki! Zuki, my boy! Oh, that hardly even did anything to, like, prevent damage. Okay, we have got to get the food so Jara can say that he got some strength from the Barina we took out. The only time they're allowed to collect meat is when we defeat a predator. Oh geez. Jara! Zuki! Zuki! Okay, Zuki, because he got attacked, is actually allowed to defend himself. So he is, this is a very rare occasion, but he is allowed to defend himself if you're actively being attacked. So we're gonna let him try to defend himself a little bit, dart into the bushes to try to run towards the horned one, Jara, and see what kind of chaos is happening here. Oh my gosh. Nobody, unfortunately, other than the horned ones, would feel like they could go and try to save Zuki. So we're gonna leave them be. Zest is out of here, because he's not going to get caught up in that. And Z is also going to be out of here. And then I think Zap is going to nervously collect some food. And then he's also out of here. So they're all gonna get kind of towards the port I think might lead to the rainy season and just kind of stay in this area. It's gonna really suck if they end up having to stampede to one of these ports and we're so far away. I don't know how that'll actually work, but that's, maybe I should have made their lifespan a lot longer. Who knows? They might lose a lot of lifespan in the stress of the stampede. This is gonna be an interesting thing to continue playing. All right, let's carry on. Zuki! This Barina mother must be, oh, there she is. Oh, Zuki, you're so hurt, buddy. Go towards your brothers. Go, go, go. And then here we are. Jara, it's your time to shine. Jara, I think you're gonna be able to do it. No way! What if we defeat 6 predators and we can just stay on this island until we find a phoenix? That would be amazing. Or until we die off because we have no females. All right, it looks like we, it's a horned one, but he's a rogue male. Are you kidding me? Okay, they're allowed to chase off, I feel like they're allowed to chase off rogue males, but he's a horned one rogue male. So I feel like none of these guys, only the other horned ones would feel like they were elite enough to be able to chase him away. But Zest, you can go ahead and at least like, hey, that's my food for one thing. Zest, you can go ahead and like clear the grass to be like, who the heck was that? Z, there is still the predator, but he has now disappeared from our sight. So I'm gonna let Z come over and grab some food. And then Zap, I'm gonna let Zap go ahead and, do a little more exploring because I want to see what's over here. Hang in there, Zuki! Now that the predator is almost gone. Jara has defended himself! What? Jara! Good job, buddy! Alright, Jara has saved the tribe. Holy cow. Maybe he might even be able to save poor little Zuki. Let's get over there, because now Jara needs to defend himself. I think Zest might come down and help out Jara. So Zuki, there we go. Zuki, get over here. Zest, can you? No, I want you to be able to help your brother. He's bleeding to death. Oh wait, he's better. Zuki, you're all better. You're gonna die so soon from all of the damage of the predator, but you're better. Aw, all right, we'll collect the broken nest at least. That was a dramatic turn of events, and now I think Jara might summon all of the little ones and try to bring them together again. So let's send Zap up to see what's going on up here. And Z, can you smell any? I feel like Z might do a little exploring down here. All right, this is interesting. That didn't end the way I thought it was going to either. All right, come along everyone. We really need some females. The fire has burned out. I wish, like in the past, I've seen the fire completely take these islands. There's another fire! Oh my gosh! So close! So close! We were only one number away from a phoenix arriving, but we did not get the great phoenix. I am very sad. But there is more fire spreading on this savannah, so I think that we're gonna go ahead. Jara is gonna scooch this way too. Rejoin everyone. Let's get... Zap, you're really good at collecting. Well, Zest is also good at collecting. We'll get these guys kind of wiggled around. Zuki, I feel like you just might want to spend some time with the cactuses. Jara is definitely going to have to come and defend, like, his territory from this rogue male. Zap, you go ahead and get some food there, too. And Zest, or Z, ooh, there's so many Z names, it's kind of fun. Guys, I think we might lose this first tribe simply from lack of having any females. Z, hang in there. All right, Z's found some things here, and we're gonna need lean body for sure, because otherwise we lose so much to the heat of this area. We'll kind of try to clear what we can. All right, Zest. He's a horned one, so you can't attack that rogue male, though I know you really, really want to. You stay under the shade of the tree. I'm gonna let Zuki go ahead and join you. And then let's try to get Jara. Can we just really get you over there? He's trying. He's an old man though. This may be the end of the fate of like our first stampede. I'm a little concerned. Oh, thank goodness. The cool weather. Oh, and it's gonna provide, I mean, we've got an abundance of food, sort of. I say abundance, but it's just like snagging a few dried up berries here and there. There is, however, something to dig up right here. And we can at least clear away. Oh, and there's a termite mound down there. That might be interesting. All right, well, let's clear away what we can so we can see kind of where we're going, because this is definitely not helping. There we go. Zuki, I feel so bad for you. I think he would want to stay under the tree to kind of rest. Jara, at least you can start getting over here to chase away that rogue male. I think our little bachelor herd of Zedari might be really facing some bleak times, friends. Alright, alright. And yeah, I think we might, we're definitely bumping the time that we stay on each island up to at least 30, maybe 50. I might have to, oh. Nightmare, the female! Dun 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 dun! Oh, she's got peacock tail and digger's paw! Friends! Friends! Huzzah! We have a female! Oh, this is so wonderful. Jara, just in time. You have 6 days left in your life, and Nightmare is right over here. Let's see what she can get in, let's see, medium body? I mean, that'd be better. She's already got, oh, she's got lean body recessive. Yeah, I think Jara definitely needs to go ahead. Big body is really useful because it does give you, I think, a little bit of protection. Yeah, it does give you a little bit of defense. So Jara actually has great defense, but he's really slow. And I feel like maybe having lean body would be good. Unfortunately, Nightmare has really terrible fertility and hemophilia. But maybe, welcome Nightmare. This is so exciting. She would definitely be the Horned One, Jara's mate. So the Horned One has saved us. And now perhaps his legacy will have a chance to live on and save us for much longer. So let's go ahead and let Nightmare settle in. She's gonna immediately, yes! And she's now pregnant. That is fantastic. Oh, I think the whole tribe is just feeling much better about things. Poor Zuki. I don't think he's very long for this world. I'll let him just try to clear some things away from around the tree so we can actually see where we're going and what we're doing. So much of this grass is actually regrowable though. Frustrating. All right, meanwhile, Zap, you can get some food there. I'm gonna go ahead and let Z clear some things away there, but this is wonderful. So Nightmare is one of the names that my patrons actually added on to our list, which is why her name is Nightmare. I think it's kind of interesting. It would have been really cool if she was already like zebra striped, because then it would be like a zebra nightmare mare, huh? Do you get it? But let's go ahead and see. She's going to be pregnant actually for a long time, 6 days, to represent how long the gestation period is for zebra in real life life. In real life, it takes 12 to 13 months, a year of pregnancy before you give birth. So what we might want to think about in the future is, as we leave a dry season or as we leave a rainy season, becoming pregnant, so that when we arrive at the new land, they can have their baby boom, kind of to mimic like, you know, the rainy season arriving and the baby boom. And that'll actually give Nightmare, who is quite intrigued to have found these males. No doubt she's fascinated by their interesting hierarchy and their interesting stripes. Zest, you are definitely young enough to take second place after Jara is done being the horned one. No offense, Jara, you're just a little old. But Nightmare, with her lean body, she cannot collect like that. Can she find, ooh, but she can smell out some delicious roots. So she's actually going to be looking for delicious roots. Is that the rogue male? I think that may be the rogue male. So Jara is going to be absolutely defending this area now that he has a female to protect. Zuki, I'm going to go ahead and let him come. He really likes hanging out with his brothers. I feel like we're getting a strong bachelor herd bond between these guys. And normally they tend to be a little bit more egotistical and like really focused on appearance, but so far trying to survive like this, I think that Zest is, you know, beginning to become a little bit more caught up in his ego of how he looks now that we have Nightmare to think about, but we'll have to see how that goes. All right, Zap, can I get you? I think there's another berry bush down here. I'm gonna put him between the two of them. And then Z, I'm gonna have you do a little bit of searching over there. And that's gonna loop us around to Jara, who's suspiciously staring and defending his mate, Nightmare. Yeah, we'll stay here for 30 days and then move on. All right, so far so good. Zuki, if you want to do a little bit of... it's the rogue male! All right, that's not gonna stand. Jara is definitely going to, he's going to try to take care of this nonsense. Oh, and there's some food over here. Quick, Zest, get the food. Yes. All right, and meanwhile, Nightmare, she can kind of take care of herself and sort of graze around here. She's going to gather up some food. There's some down here she can get too. Zap is adorable. He's going to wiggle in here to get some food. And I feel like Z just really feels that he has good genes to offer to the family. You know, he too could contribute to a strong herd. But unless we find more females, the likelihood of that happening is very low. So I'm gonna have him kind of keep an eye on some spots. And there's that rogue male again. He's definitely going to end up with Jara attacking him in just a second. Because Nightmare is not gonna be safe with him around. All right, oh, get back over here. Zuki, can you help? Yes! We found him! Alright, and Zuki, can you just at least keep an eye on him? That might be a good way that he can help. And Zest. Yeah, we need more food, don't we? Alright, some food from there, some food from there. You know what, Zest? I think your brother Z is gonna call you over. Alright. Be like, Zest, come here! And we're gonna investigate the mystery of a termite mound. Meanwhile, Nightmare is done grazing over here. So let's get her out of there. And she has 3 more days to be pregnant. Aha, and there's some more food. All right, and meanwhile, Jara is going to be away, even though his first child is due, because we need to defend ourselves. We need to defend and chase away that interloper. I feel like Zuki's really proud to help out Jara. There we go. And I feel like Zest is, very proud to kind of watch over and protect Nightmare as well, knowing that the horned one, Jara, does not have much longer for this world, which would be very bad because we have no horned ones at all in the family, and that could lead to an immediate stampede. That would be very, very bad. All right, and let's actually have Zap come and help us out. I mean, technically he's our only food gatherer right now, but I think that he could actually be a huge help if we could clear away this termite mound and get some bugs from it. So we'll see what we can do there. All right, is that rogue gonna come back? Oh, here he comes. Come on, females. This is getting a little nerve-wracking. Okay, Zuki. Oh, Zuki! Only 2 days left? Oh, buddy. I'm gonna miss him. Alright, and we'll have Nightmare. I think we're gonna have her go ahead. There's a permanent nest down here. She's gonna go join the rest of the herd because they are kind of like herd mentality animals. Moving through the grass is a lot of hard work. Holy cow. Dry season is difficult. Zest is gonna join them too. I think Jara is going to kind of, he's only got, oh, he's gonna pass away. Oh, you guys, this is it. I don't know about this. Oh, and Zap is an old boy too. Zap, what are you doing being so old? What is happening here? There we go. Z's gonna just gather this and maybe help get the nest ready. I don't know about this first tribe, guys, literally just because we lacked any females. Oh boy. And if we stampeded, oh boy. This might be very tricky indeed. I don't know about this. I might have to think about the stampede rules because I do want to be able to just pick a random island that they would stampede to. But unless you clear away the grass so that you can like travel. Wow, I don't know if we'd even have any life left to live for most of these guys. Shara! You guys! The only horned one is now gone! I don't know about this. I really don't know about this. What are we gonna do without his guidance? But alright guys, so the only horned one in the entire herd has actually vanished. And that leaves, I believe, Zest as the most dramatically striped of the nichelings to be the next leader. We do have Zuki with faint stripes, and then we have Z with dramatic spots, who too would like a mate. Most likely Nightmare would be happy. You know, Zest looks like a very handsome young man after all. But we have no horns in the entire tribe. We have a horned rogue male still wandering around. We have fires sprouting up. I don't know about this. I'm getting a little worried now. I really don't know how this is going to go. So we'll have to see the fate of our first attempt at the Zedaris. Something is telling me we might have to have multiple attempts and some more tweaks to the rules. But one day, my friends, we will have our zebra. So thank you guys so much for joining us. If you could, do please leave a like to hope that Nightmare's child is a horned female because we need to have some females in this tribe for sure. If you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.